Well, exactly 99 years ago today, it marked a big turning point in one of Idaho's small towns, and it reshaped the entire community, like literally. American Falls became the first known town in the country to completely move itself to make way for a dam. That 94-foot high, 5,277-foot long composite concrete dam, well, it was completed April 21st, 1926, 60 days ahead of schedule. And when completely full, the reservoir, the largest reservoir on the Snake River and in Idaho, as you can imagine, kind of pushed this town out because it was going to take up that space. As Hunter Funk explains, the problem wasn't actually financing this dam or the construction, but kind of figuring out how we're going to move this entire town, because they would have been underwater, right?
Exactly. You nailed it right there. All right. Well, the idea for the American Falls Dam started after seeing success of the nearby Minidoka Dam, which led to better farmland and increasing their population there. After more research on the best areas for a dam, by 1919, there was a proposal to build one. But it was also quite controversial because it claimed that the best place would be exactly where the town was at.
They didn't really have much choice. It was going to be built. One lady said, "I'm not moving till the water is lapping at my doorstep." And she didn't, until the water was literally, they had to carry her through the water to get her out.
Though people were paid to leave their homes, and some were excited about the economic benefits that could come. Others just didn't want to move. But it was a fight that clearly they did not win. The entire town was given a deadline in 1925 where more than 300 people had to relocate and more than 60 structures were moved, including homes, businesses, even churches.
Nobody worked Sunday, so Saturday night came and it hadn't reached its destination. So the pastor said, "We're not gonna not have service." So he brought a ladder and they climbed up the ladder and they had service while the church was on the wheels. And apparently it swayed and a few members got seasick during church that day. So they were very much just go with the flow. Our town's moving, not realizing we were the first town to ever be moved out of the way of a dam.
Now, not everyone moved their homes. Some sold their inventory and built new buildings. Great prices, I might say, for some of those products. While today marks a big milestone, the town is celebrating their 100 years since they had to make that big move. And coming up on Wednesday, we're going to dive deeper into the history, kind of take a look at the 100-year milestone. And we're also going to look at how they have nowhere to put their town history. It's currently sinking and also moldy.
Oh, because of what was left behind, you mean?
Well, yeah, and they're building right now. They don't have a museum, so there's no place to put the history.
Wow, okay. And your story, I assume, is going to touch on those pieces of property. They're still there?
Yes.
That you can still see?
Yes, we have video of what you can see, the remnants left. Yeah.
All right, looking forward to it. We'll see you on Wednesday. Thanks, Hunter.